Hey, Good Fox here. Today we are going to do a 1 million coin team in MUT 18. Now, I got 3 more after this: 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. So those who don't know or are going to ask where those are at, I'm going to wait till Team of the Year, I think, or at least a day after Team of the Year, maybe even 2 to see if the market drops. We'll see what kind of time I can find. So a day or 2 after Team of the Year, we'll do those 3. But I had a comment asking for the 1 million coin team builder, so I am a slut for peer pressure. So let's get right into it. The offensive line, I am not going to change it from the 500,000 coin team. Well, I make one change, but I just don't trust it enough this year to really make a huge difference. If you notice you're getting killed, and by the way, there is a little bit of a difference. Like, don't get me wrong, the better offensive linemen do perform better, but you really need only maybe a couple seconds on the field. You know, block them on like a run, like a wham or something. And your center is going to have a big run blocking. This guy's 79 pass blocking, not terrible. When you compare like to Brown, who's like 82. His terrible stats, still reasonable. But we talked about this. I am going to change my guard to Klein with the playoff card, the new one that came out, just because he's faster. And who'd I have, Martin here before in the 500K, he really doesn't go well with like powers or pulls or anything like this. So this one's a very fast 71 speed for linemen's, top tier in my opinion, like 87 overall. It's pretty solid speedy card. That's really what you want for your guard. And then Ramchek, I'm going to keep him on the outside for right tackle reasons because he'll be facing like the Bosas of the world, and you will need him to block. So your offensive lineman, you might, if you get into a lot of trouble, if you start to have like, don't take downfield shots with this 1 million coin team. Like in weekend league, if you're going against a God squad with like Bruce Smith and Khalil Mack and so on and so forth across the line, you're going to have to be able to get the ball out of your hand in 3 seconds. Although this line could probably hold up to 5, I would say max, and that's kind of stretching it. You're going to get hit at 5 seconds. But regardless, let's move on to the skill positions. The tight end, I thought this card is such a good budget tight end. I really wanted to fit a Bo Jackson on this squad because this is a game changer, but doing almost a third of the squad on a tight end or a halfback, I couldn't quite do it for this squad, unfortunately. So we're going to go back to this Dwight Clark tight end for a receiving one. 79 run block is okay. It's not Delaney, Walker, or anything like that, but you know, what do you want to do? Just get him in front, try and get out there. They nerfed running, so it depends on how the kind of meta's been shaken up, how well you can stretch the field and spin and stuff. So, but what we're going to do, because they nerfed running and whatnot, and they nerfed all that, we are going to switch our main back from an elusive back that jukes and spins to a trucker. So I'm going to get you a little slower than you like to see. Obviously, you like this over 90, or the higher the speed, the better. But I'm going to go Bettis here, 58K for running back. You're going to basically take him and plow forward, but you are also going to have a very good passing game, and you're going to take the new McKinnon, 92 speed, 5'9", not tall, but basically you're just going to pass this guy in a flat, or you're going to send him on the outside. This is kind of your outside. This is your inside runner. But your quarterback, I upgraded the quarterback to somebody with a little bit more throw power. Marino, this one's too expensive, so we went down, baby, so down. 92 throw power with the short, medium, and deep. Very good stats. Play action solid. I don't love play action this year, though. Throw on the run. So this is a 100% pocket passing quarterback. If you were going to switch to somebody that was a scrambler, I would suggest somebody like this Cam Newton here, who's also got very high throw power at 93. He's just more inaccurate. So if you like to scramble, Cam's the man. You can also go like a Culpepper or Cunningham. Sorry, have trouble with the C words, just like the boat and the rest of the development. But we're going to go with a pocket passer. So Dan is the man. So fullback, we're going to do the same one, because who wants to spend a lot of coins on a fullback? Nobody. Zach Line, you're there. We're still with us. Wide receivers got a huge upgrade, though. You need playmakers out there, and with the 500,000 coin team, we did the best we can. This one, we're still getting cheap budget beasts here, but they are going to be beasts, much better beasts than before. Carmichael, love the height. The problem is don't love the price, so we're going to downgrade one spot. Ooh, 200K. Man, I thought he was... Did I get the... Yeah, we're going with the 200K Carmichael. Not the 400K. We're spending 200K on one wide receiver. We're doing it. And wait for a weekend with legends. That'll go down. But then the third spot, just because I like that I need playmakers and wide receivers. We're gonna go DD there. So that's a huge investment for a 1 million coin team. About a fifth of it on one playmaker. But guess what? You need playmakers. Then Marshall's gonna be a run blocker. So you're gonna be running behind Carmichael, Marshall, and then sub in Graham if you run behind like a trip set or something. And Irvin's okay at run blocking. I think that's fine enough. Like, you really don't need to make too much subs there. On defense, you need 91 zone on your secondary, so your entire secondary. You'll notice this name holds over, still budget great. Like, he's fast. He's got 91 zone. Julio, not the greatest against the run, but luckily the run just got nerfed, so we don't have to worry about it as much. Just get to the hole, try to user it, and tackle him and take him down, drag him down. All right, so next up, let's finish off the secondary. The corners, we're going to get Mr. Krause here. Out of position, 44K. Not bad. He's dropped in price like 50% since we did the 500,000 coin squad builder. I'd probably fit him on the 500,000 coin squad builder if I could, if I redid that one. Sherman, 89K. Not terrible. Not as fast as you like at 86. Might be better. Put Renfro outside here. Not this one. This one. This 89 for 29K with 91 zone. 88 speed. So he's got +2 speed. Sherman's taller. It's debatable. And then for the cornerback, like generally if you're in a dime set, this is like going to be a 3-4 defense. You're going to be running like man coverage or blitzes off the edge. So just get somebody fast. Try to hit the quarterback, disrupt them. Maybe John Ross won't always make the tackle for you, or rarely will, but he'll at least disrupt them a little bit. So we've got 238,000 coins to go. What do we got at right outside linebacker? Right outside linebacker is going to be a holdover. I love this Watt card because it's a 3-4 defense. Block shed, speed, height. And then over here, we're going to go a new guy, out of position, Jason Taylor. He was suggested in the comments of the last video. I'm going cheap on linebackers because this is what you kind of do. You see people do this in salary cap a little bit. You cheap on a linebacker. You just want kind of speed and physical stats. Wait, is this the one we wanted? The 91? No. 58K is too much. This one we want. This Jason Taylor. 85 speed, 6'6". And then your user, I got you a very nice user. Shaz. Wait, why did this Shaz just go up in price a lot? Huh. When I did this, he was like 12K less than that. Weird. And then your MLB 2 and a 3-4 is going to be Collins. And what's going to happen if you go to like the 3-3-5, you're going to move Collins out here for Jason. If you like are in the Ravens playbook, Collins out here. Watt's going to be kind of a liability in a 3-3-5 defense. In a 3-4, he's good because he's rushing the passer. There are better pass rushers, but that is who we have here. All right, at right end, I may have. I don't know if I'm still going to keep my high block shed guys here. I don't know if with the budget constraints. I might have done. I might want to do something different than Larry Allen in the middle. The thing is, what I love about this defensive tackle here is the secure tackler, along with the block shed at 94. His size doesn't matter that much because size and strength doesn't matter that much this year. Although he's got a ton of both of them. So a secure tackler with 94 block shed is basically going to be the anchor of your defense and the most important player on your defense. Like Mean Joe Green here earlier in the year was absolutely gorgeous doing what he does. But, you know, he'd have his tackle broken sometimes, occasionally, if he had an arm on him. Larry Allen, no. He's getting an arm on a running back, and that running back's going down. It's nice. So we move to our other block shed guy, Leonard Williams. Where do you go? There he is, Mutt Hero, Leonard Williams here. So we got all these guys here, 94 block shed. Gorgeous. So the 3-4, we will have pass rushers here too, though. So Bosa is going to have his 95 finesse move. We're going to have Vernon here for his 95 power move. And then we could put maybe Clowney here for his 95 power move. And then we'll sub him in for Larry Allen like a pass play. There it is. There's your defensive line. There's your defense, your offense, your 17K. That's basically the Shaz price going up. How much that's over. Weird how much that went up from when I constructed it a few minutes ago till now. So there's the defense I run. It's a nice, stout, run-stuffing defense in the middle here, and then pass rushing on passing downs. Your 91 zone corners breaking on the ball immediately, meeting that threshold. Your linebackers, I'm not sold on my love of them, but I think they're going to play well for you because they're tall and fast, and that's what you need. If you can't get them in a 91 zone, that's kind of what you're looking for. But let's see. And the offense, a power run game, a speed run game, great playmakers on the outside, a very fast slot receiver, a quarterback that could get the ball. And Dan's solid. It depends on how much you like pocket passers. Otherwise, I go Cam there, like I said. Then your offensive line, just solid all around. So I think this could actually compete with pretty high-end teams. Obviously, you'll be outmatched because they're going to have, mid-90s across the board. But you're going to have to scheme over team, right? Use my New England playbook. Use my Baltimore Ravens defense, and you should be able to win a good majority of your games. All right. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I will see you tomorrow.